Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. My name is Adjeley and I'm back with another video. Today's video is another braided protective hairstyles for black hair, or for short hair, or for long hair, or for all hair types. Okay, 4C hair, relaxed hair, texturized hair, any hair you have at all, you can rock any of these hairstyles. Like I always do, if you are new to this channel, welcome and thank you. To join this family, please hit the subscribe button and also hit the bell notification so that you'll be notified anytime I upload a new video. Don't forget to like and comment, and also share this video with your friends and your family so that they can get inspiration for their next hair look. And if you are a returning subscriber, thank you so much. Thank you for always supporting your girl and for always clicking on my videos and not missing any of them. As you know how we do it, before you watch this video to the end, please don't forget to like, comment and share this video with your friends and family as well. Okay, and please let me know where you're watching this video from. I want to know where my lovelies are watching my video from all the parts of the world. I want to know where you're watching from. If you have any question, you can ask me in the comment section. Okay, and if you want to ask me any private question, you can send me a DM on IG, on Facebook, and also on my email. All my details are in the video description. Okay, thank you. So like I was talking about in my previous video, today I really have a bad headache, so when I talk a little, it's like my voice goes up and down. I'm so sorry guys, but I really want to put this video up. Lately I've been trying to be consistent. It's not easy, but I want to, and I'm trying to. So no matter what, I'm not letting anything be an obstacle for me trying to reach that goal. Okay, so right now I'm having a headache, very bad headache since yesterday, even though I've been on briefing, but still it's really aching. But guys, anyway, let's forget about that. So like I was saying in my previous video, I was talking about mini braids. Okay, I told you guys I'm currently on mini braids, and this week I started to moisturize my mini braids. So what I did was I soaked some cloves, rosemary, fenugreek and acacia, bagarua. That's what the local name they call it, bagarua. That dried stuff. So I read that it's also good for hair loss and for hair growth as well, so I decided to add some. Like I already had some around the house, so it wasn't something that I needed to go and buy or something. I already had it, so I added it. So it was these 4 things I soaked: cloves, rosemary and fenugreek, and then acacia. So what I did was that I bought the cloves, rosemary and acacia, that's a bagaroa, for about 10 minutes on low heat. Then after that I off the fire and let it sit for it to cool. Then after it cooled, I transferred it into my spray bottle, and then I added the fenugreek. Okay, then I fermented it. I left it in overnight. It's even still in the water as we talk now. That's been 4 or 5 days after I put it in, and you know, the more it stays in the water, the more thicker the water will be and the more moisturizing it will be. So I mean, I love to leave it in for a long time. So I sprayed it all over my hair, from my scalp to the ends of my hair, and make sure every strand gets juiced, you know. Then after that I went in with my leave-in conditioner. The leave-in conditioner I'm using is the Mega Growth leave-in conditioner. Previously I used to use what's the name, I've forgotten the name of this leave-in conditioner. It was so good. Is it Curl Activator? Curl Activator, that blue and white spray kind of leave-in conditioner. I love that leave-in conditioner. I didn't get it in the market for some time, but recently when I went to the market I saw it, but I was low on cash, so I couldn't get it. But the next time I go there, I'm definitely getting it, and I'll be using it together with my Mega Growth leave-in conditioner. Yeah, so after I went in the leave-in conditioner and then went in with my oil, the oil I'm currently using is the Defer hair growth oil. Okay, I'm using the black castor oil and then which one did I buy? Is it a peppermint? Yeah, so I mixed the two together, and that's what I'm using currently. So I also use that all over my hair, from the roots to the ends of my hair. Okay, then after that I styled it, and then I left the house, went to work or something. Yeah, so I just moisturized once, and it's been 1 week and 3 days. So let's say it's been 10 days since I got my mini braids in, and my scalp has been itchy lately, but I want to wash my hair after 2 weeks of having it, like every 2 weeks, okay, so that the product and stuff I've used in them can properly be captivated by my hair. You understand? And my hair is low porosity, so it will take a long time for this product to be incorporated. Okay, so yeah, so I want to leave it on for 2 weeks, even though my scalp are itching. And yeah, so currently that's what I'm having on, and I am really challenging myself because I have been on this bra strap length for a long time. It gets shorter and back to bra strap, it gets shorter and back, because I've been trimming it, because the ends have been getting damaged most of the time. And this year, before this year ends, I want to pass down, go to at least mid back or something like down below bra strap. You understand what I mean? I've been there for a whole 2 years. Like, I'm tired of being at that same place. So this year I am challenging myself, even though I started late. I started in April. Yes, it's better late than never, so I want to challenge myself. I've actually challenged myself, okay, to not use extensions the whole of this year, and let's see how it goes. If I see good results, I'm never going to use the extensions ever again. The only extension I'll use will be sew in or wigs. That's all. But I'll never braid my hair with braids again. Like, I don't know. So I just hope this works for me. And I also want you to challenge yourself, okay? Let's go on this journey together, growing our hair healthy and strong and long and thick. Guys, my hair has been so thin lately. I think because it's getting tall, it's getting long, so it's losing its thickness, but that's fine. Okay, so currently it's been long I used black castor oil in my routine, so I have to get that because that stuff really made my hair thick. Those days I used to use it made my hair really, really thick. Okay, where I'm living currently in Ghana, I hardly get access to these things whenever I need them, and where I'll get them, I hardly go to that place. So whenever I need it, I don't get it. Okay, I only go there where I'll get it. Whenever I go there, I don't stay for long, and I feel lazy going to the market to get them because I don't have enough time to rest. So the little time I get is one day, and the following day I'm traveling back again. So it's been so bad. Like, I need castor oil in my hair. I know I'm low porosity, and people have been saying if you are low porosity, you're not supposed to use heavy oils in your hair. Whenever I'm using the black castor oil, that's a Jamaican black castor oil, I don't use it alone because that stuff is so thick. So I mostly mix it with a lighter oil. Mostly I have almond oil. I really love almond oil, and my hair loves almond oil. So I mostly mix it with almond oil, and then I apply it to my hair. Okay, what my hair doesn't like is coconut oil, olive oil. Olive oil is better, but coconut oil is the worst. If I use it on my hair, it makes my hair feel fried, and then it makes it feel more brittle. I just can't understand it. Like, my hair just hates coconut oil, and I also do not like the smell at all. So yes, I mostly love almond oil so much. And even this Indian oil they've been selling for hair growth, I think they mostly use coconut oil to make them. So whenever I use them, my hair feels so fried and gosh. And guys, I just remembered, have you ever used henna in your hair before for hair growth? I used to use henna in my hair, guys. Oh god, the good old days. I and my cousin Fanny, we used to do a lot of stuff for our hair. Like, we go on YouTube, make research, buy those stuff, gather money whenever we get them, go and get those products, Trezem, shampoo, conditioner. Oh God, I miss those whole days, those times. But still, come on. So, henna. I used to use henna in my hair, and guys, whenever I use it and I'm in the sun, my hair looks tinted red, and it feels so good. And the only thing I don't like about henna is that it dries my hair out. Like I said, I'm low porosity. My hair is already dried, and henna has more dryness to it, so it makes my hair super dry, but just for some few weeks. Then after that, it get back to normal. And then to make your hair thicker, like that stuff is so good. But the way, I don't want my hair to be red anymore, and I do not want to make my hair more dry. Like, and this time I don't even have time for those henna applications and stuff. Like, I don't know. And this stuff, flaxseed, I'm going back to flaxseed, guys. I used to have a lot of flaxseed. I don't know where I kept them, but I'm gonna look for them. I'm gonna look for it. Okay, I love flaxseed, and lately I've been seeing flaxseed on my FYP whenever I go to TikTok. I'm going back to flaxseed, guys. Flaxseed is the bomb. It will make your hair so shiny, make it so easy to manage. Especially use flaxseed after you take down your braids, okay, before you wash your hair, and you will not lose much hair, especially when you are losing that hair. After you lose it, before you comb it, apply flaxseed to that knot that has been formed at the down. It will make your hair easy to manage and easy to comb, and you will not lose much hair. I tell you, flaxseed is the bomb. Okay, so as you can see, the video is going to an end. I'll talk more about flaxseed in my next video, so stay tuned. Be sure to like, comment, subscribe, and I'll see you guys in my next video. Take care, and I love you all so much. Bye. Mwah.